Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is worried about how everyone else is going to feel about their love offer for you. There's been a temptation and they resisted, or they pretended they didn't like you as much as they did. There were people that joked about it or asked them if they were involved with you or had a thing. There's definitely been a community like pressure that made them either deny they had emotions for you or try to avoid you altogether. But it's gotten to the point now where they can't resist you and they're ready to risk it all. They're going to take a leap of faith and risk it all for you. So I guess the fact that everybody wants to judge the two of you being together isn't enough to stop them after all. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to start with the Golden Lenormand. What else do we have? Number 36, which is the cross. This can be a reference to a dark night of the soul or an awakening. And the fact that it's coming out with the mountain, number 21, makes a lot of sense because this would be a pretty difficult journey. Somebody needing to face what has been holding them back, whether that's external to them or something that they do to self-sabotage. They're facing this, no longer trying to sidestep that if they were in the past. I feel like this is definitely tied to how much they care about other people's perception of their choices or their lifestyle or the person that they love. This is the Beginner's Tarot. What else do we have? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Empress. So there were some not fair rules of like how to judge somebody. So we could have, maybe pressure from family to marry within a certain group, to, stay in the same socioeconomic, whatever it is. It's an expectation that seems to be based on not somebody's character, but, like the stats that you would put in your dating profile. It's not getting to who the person really is. It's something kind of superficial. And I do feel because of the Empress being here that this is probably somebody, a parent figure, somebody who feels like they're looking out for their kid, but it's a little judgy, right? Hello, Hayden. Hello, Candace. How we doing? Three of Wands and the Five of Cups. So there was a decision that somebody made because there was a lack of approval or because this person said, I don't know if that person's good enough for you, or I don't know if you're good enough for them. It's probably more likely that a third party was advising that person that you're interested in, they're not good enough for you. So then the decision was made, okay, I guess I probably shouldn't pursue that person. People would, judge us, or there would be a lot of questions. It would irritate my family. So I'll pretend that I don't have feelings because I know we shouldn't. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Swords. But I can't get you out of my mind. That's what this Page of Swords is. Even though I try to let go, I still have this like obsession, or I still have this desire to find out more about you or inability to focus on other things. I want to know more and figure out if there's a reason why I can't forget about this person, right? Sometimes being told that you can't have somebody, it has like the opposite effect, right? Hello, Voyager. How's it going? I'm sure there are plenty of parents who have tried to discourage their children from pursuing a particular relationship. And the fact that they're being told, you can't be with that person may make it all the more enticing for that teenager or young adult to pursue that, right? The rebellious energy. We've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, being told to let go of somebody because they're not good enough. I really think this is because we have a concern over what other people will think, and if you really want to defend the relationship that you want, there's going to be a cost. It could be there's people that don't want to associate with you anymore, people who are going to be talking about you behind your back. Maybe even this family says, I'll disown you if you decide to, date outside whatever group, right? There's this awareness that if you do announce we're in a relationship, there's going to be a few people that have something to say about it. So we have somebody that decided to dismiss their feelings, ignore the connection that they had, try to forget the memories that they had. But this created some sleeplessness or restlessness. I don't know what to pursue in life because all I can think about is the fact that I miss this person. It wasn't, like I could just toss out the emotions that I have like a Burger King wrapper. This is somebody that I forged a really strong connection with, and I can't forget them. So, I know we shouldn't, but I still want you. They can't forget this person, and they're deciding maybe even though everybody would be real mad about it, maybe I'm going to have to go after you anyways. Maybe I'm going to have to decide what's right for me. I do feel one or both of the individuals involved in this love connection have gone on a journey of self-discovery and building up that idea of identity or self-worth. What path makes sense for me? What kind of partner makes sense? And that could have impacted how you or both of you view somebody's opinion on your relationship, right? Am I good enough for you? Being the question mark. This is the Pulp Tarot. Page of Wands, Strength, Four of Pentacles, and the Fool. We'll wait on those. So we've got somebody who's communicating and standing up for themselves. I maybe, I kind of hid how I felt, or I decided that if you didn't approve, then maybe I should just accept that it wasn't meant to be, and I wouldn't be able to change anyone's mind. So I guess I should change like my own perception or my own decision. But when I try to pursue something different, when I try to date someone new, I still come back to this person that you told me I couldn't have. So we have the Hermit and the Chariot in the reverse. That thing that you told me that I shouldn't want, the person that I shouldn't be with, guess what? That's where I want to go. That's who I want to be with. I know you told me that we would be a horrible couple or that I should meet somebody new, but I just don't know how to. But this, whoever you are, you're coming out as the Hermit. So it's because you've gone through this dark night of the soul and you're standing up to this person because you do feel like you're in the right. The reasons that they've given in terms of why you shouldn't be together, they're a little bit short-sighted. It demonstrates that this person who's telling you you should know better, that they should know better. Five of Swords in the reverse. You're not going to let this person ruin something for you anymore, because trying to distance yourself from the person that you're in love with really just made you want them more. Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Cups. So I'm going to tell you the truth. You're not going to like it. You're probably going to get all mad, and that's okay. Because I've decided that when I fall in love with somebody, that's my choice, not your choice. So it does feel like independence is a big element of the reading. Somebody deciding that, you know, even though initially I let it matter to me, even though I may have let it influence me, I've decided that who I want or who I fall in love with is my decision, not anybody else's. You could have somebody who's taking a trip to go visit their love interest. They view this person as their soulmate. And they're willing to let go of this community that seems to be not a fan of the two of you. Hello, Aquarius. Reconciliation and deception. So I understand now that whoever told me that we couldn't be together, maybe they were kind of basing that on some false information, or maybe they literally lied to me about our connection to get me to walk away from you. There's going to be a conversation, a little heart to heart, where you understand why this person decided they needed to walk away and why they also decided they needed to come back around. I do think there was some information that was hidden from them by the Empress or the community at large. This is the signs of the times. Firefly, Wonder, number 44, and number 32, Traffic Cone, Caution. So you get all excited, you find this person who makes you believe in love again, or this connection that makes you feel alive. And then somebody tells you, wait, I don't know about all that. That seems like somebody that you are not allowed to date. Sorry. I know you felt the magic and everything, but it wasn't actually magic. It was fake. It was somebody that we don't consider okay for you to date. And here we have another mountain. Number 5. So even though you're excited about this love interest, I'm going to make it that much more difficult for you to feel like it's actually something that could happen, because I don't approve, or we don't approve. The whole community doesn't approve. But this rainbow hope card is how they feel when they're around this love interest. So the person who is standing up and talking about who they love, I'm going to refer to them as the Knight of Swords. They're the one who's revealing a truth. And the person who was trying to influence them, I'm going to refer to as the Empress. I'm tempted to call them the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, because I don't feel like they're being loyal, but that's also a lot more to say. Earth and Bone Oracle. Beast number 33 and Portal number 39. Conflict, competition, arguments, aggression, tension, and oppressors. And originality, idealism, progression, opening, and accessing. So you wanted to argue with me or disagree with me because you felt like I was taking the wrong path, or you wanted me to choose to live my life the way that you would choose to live yours. But the reality is, the more I thought about it, the more I experienced a void of that person in my life, I realized that maybe you had it wrong and I had the opportunity to live the way I wanted to. Just had to be okay with disagreeing with you. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing? This is the Love Oracle. Sorrow, clarity, and releasing. So because I have gone through the grief or the loss of this person that you told me wasn't good enough or wasn't the right type of person to be my partner, I ended up feeling pretty alone and really reassessing some of the things that I've chosen to believe or subscribe to, the people that I consider to be my inner circle. And it's helped me to better understand the intentions and like why people do the things that they do. It's motivated me to decide to let go of something that has kind of controlled me in the past, this external influence. So someone's returning and daydreaming about the possibilities with this love interest that they had previously felt they could not pursue. They're hoping to make amends. We have the word risk again. We had that at the very beginning. I'm going to take a leap of faith and risk it all for you. This person has been single. They've not been, a player, anything like that. They've been real focused on themselves, learning more about what they want, what they need. Hello, Robert. How are you doing? And this is why they've been able to kind of block out some of this influence that had previously made them feel like they could not pursue this relationship. They've seen the cause and effect of following this person's advice probably play out in somebody else's life. So this won't be the case for everyone, but let's pretend or say that this Empress is somebody's mother or perhaps, stepmother, father, whatever. If this parent had expressed, this love interest is not good enough for you, you need to find somebody else, and had done the same to a sibling of yours, and the sibling had a drama play out where they married somebody they didn't really care about, and that marriage is on the rocks now. They're starting to see the cause and effect of following this, right? Something along those lines. If I listen to you, if I marry the way you want me to, I feel like I'm going to end up heartbroken. I feel like it's not going to go the way that I want it to. So why should I marry based off of your rules instead of what my rules would be? Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. So I think I'm going to ignore your opinion and follow my heart instead and pursue this person that you don't think is good enough for me. But I get to make that decision. And I decided that they are good enough for me. So definitely standing up to somebody who wants to tell you how to live your life. So I'm proud of you. This is the Wild Reflections. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Devil in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. So I've decided to let go of the, need to be a people pleaser or to do what you say I need to do. Because when I tried to follow things the way you told me to or live my life that way, I was miserable. I didn't feel like that was the best way to live. Or I look at your relationship and I see that you're not very happy or my sibling's not very happy. This is a questioning of beliefs or what has been taught to you as the right way to live your life, because you think that evidence is pretty clear that maybe you would be happier following your heart instead. So Knight of Pentacles, it takes a while for this person to arrive to this conclusion. They want to be certain before they break with this Empress. But the Tower in the reverse is clarifying the Tower in the upright, which is clarifying the Hermit. So we have somebody who has a change in perspective. I'm willing to risk it all for you, or, cause a problem or a fracture with my family. Wow. And the Hermit. Um, because I have a change of perspective. I don't believe the same things anymore. I don't think it's important to follow those rules. I think I'll do what's important to me instead. Hello, Eli. Hello, Key Controller. How we doing? We've got Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords in the reverse. So I want to reconcile with this person that I love, this person who has made me happy or made me feel like that's the life I want to live, even if you feel like I shouldn't. That's the person that I want to be with. That's the person that I love. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Wands in the reverse. And the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So I'm willing to give up my current situation, my current living situation, or change my job, or even risk being cut off by my parent or my family, because you all are trying to tell me that I need to sacrifice what makes me happy in order to live my life. And if that's what you're asking of me, then what kind of family are you? Why would you want me to sacrifice a thing that I feel is the best thing that happened to me or a blessing in my life? Maybe that's not worth it to me. So deciding what they prioritize hasn't been an easy process, Dark Night of the Soul, but they've arrived at that conclusion. This is the Truth Is. Hello, Bradley. How are you doing? What else do we have? Power couple. Building an empire is within reach for you. When you are divine counterparts or very well suited, likely to do very well, there are going to be people who resist the two of you being together, either out of jealousy or because you could potentially be making life easier from like a financial standpoint, or just, stability in general. So there are going to be people that get in your way, right? Hello, Kingly Eagle. Hello, William. How you doing? Different pages, incompatible desires or perspectives. The issue here was at the beginning, I don't know how I could date you because I've grown up believing this, or because I come from this type of family, whatever it is. And, they identified with that family belief as something they had to live by, realizing over time, I think maybe I don't believe that anymore. Now those different pages, or that sense of we're out of alignment, is with the family instead. Delusional, false beliefs about the relationship. There could be prejudiced beliefs, thinking something is true about all people who have less money, different color of skin, different religious beliefs. These things are not verifiable, right? We have to be able to appreciate people as individuals and who they really are. And I feel like we had a broad stroke that this family or this empress used to say, no, this relationship wouldn't work. I don't think the two of you would be able to make it work. But not being with the love of their life or this love interest made someone feel like they were unfulfilled and they had sacrificed their happiness for what their family told them they should want. Let's see. This is the Black Tarot. What else do we have? Three of Wands, Nine of Spheres, and the Ace of Cups. So I'm going to follow my intuition. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's because I'm in love. And maybe you don't really like this person. I hope you change your mind eventually. But I can't let these beliefs prevent me from the person that I feel is like my soulmate. Six of Cups in the reverse, renouncing a previous way of living or letting go of a family tie. Queen of Wands, independence, voicing your opinion even though it may not be popular. Against a Queen of Swords in the reverse, somebody who may say some pretty harsh things because you've decided to do something that doesn't agree with what they think you should do. Hello, Rachel. How are you doing? So it's a problem, right? You feel I should live my life this way, but the thing is that requires that I let go of somebody that means a lot to me, somebody that I feel is my soulmate. Five of Spheres or Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Swords. So a decision of, are you going to go back to this person that people don't think you should be with? Well, yes. But I don't know who I should tell. Maybe I should be kind of secretive about it. Maybe I should leave town before I tell somebody what's going on. I do think there's a concern that if you reveal your plans at the wrong time, somebody's going to try to spoil your plans, especially if you're planning on eloping. Four of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Wands, and the King of Wands in the reverse. So I don't want you to have a right of refusal, or I don't want you to mess anything up. I know that you're going to be frustrated or irritated with me, but it's my decision. It's my life. So I'm going to marry who I want, or I'm going to be in a relationship with who I want, and we'll have to work it out later or not. So I think this person's mind is made up. I'm not going to let you make me feel bad about loving who I love. This is the Voyage of the Soul. What else do we have? Hello, Brian. How's it going? Did I say hello to Eli? I think I did. Oh, I love that for you. We've got joy, serotonin, rush, happiness, excitement, euphoria, ascension, dark night of the soul, right? Same thing, basically. Upgrade, activation, progress, timelines, and shifting, because somebody realizes I could be like wasting my time trying to live my life the way that other people say that I should, when there's all this magic, all this beauty out there to enjoy. I do feel like there's a difference that you've noticed in terms of your intuition or how you can see things differently. Once you let go of some old beliefs, or rather, once you decide to challenge them and figure out for yourself what you believe, things become a little bit easier for you to understand in terms of intentions or yourself. So I do think there's been some introspection and perhaps discovery of some talents you didn't know you had. There's a change happening for you in the very near future. Begin again, continue, ahead, better days, and relief. So choosing to follow your own path and not feel like you need to get this person's approval or these people's approval enables you to level up. You may have an increase in terms of the money that you're making, or, find a job that makes you happier. This is the situations deck. What else do we have? Roller coaster in the reverse, highest high, adrenaline rush in the reverse. So boredom, depression. That's how I felt when I had to hide who I loved. You wanted me to keep it secret or not, be serious about it or let this person go. But I ended up learning that what I really needed to do was let go of the sense of responsibility to live my life a way that, my family dictates, or to accept as truth something that seemed to be discounting who I'd actually fallen in love with based on some small detail, not their character. I shouldn't say like religion is a small detail. Like there are realities of life and I want to be respectful, but this is somebody who feels like their love interest was judged overly harsh, because of this one thing that's a deal breaker, no discussion. So we have children in the reverse and anxiety. I'm not a child anymore. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me to go to my room because I did something that you don't like. You can't, suspend my cell phone. I can live life that way I want to. Now, I'm still nervous because I think you're going to be real mad. And I'm going to move. So you might be mad about that. I think we have somebody moving to be with their person, and they know that it could be pretty rough in terms of the connection with their family, especially if there is a connection, a financial dependence, or, I pay for you to do this, or, you live here and whatever. There could be some complications to the family connection, especially if they have some sort of financial arrangement, but the decision has been made. I want to take a risk. I'm going to go towards the person that I'm in love with. I think that they're my soulmate. And even if I have to work 2 jobs just to be with the person that I want to be with, that's worth it because it would mean that I would be happy. Hello, Jim. How are you doing? Hello, Laura. Hello, Voice of Reason. Let's get a few from the Love Tarot. What else do we have? I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone, and I'm not looking to get into a relationship at this time. So I think that we've got a conversation for the reconciliation where we have interest in finding out, like, okay, I've rejected you or walked away, pretended I didn't have emotions, but I can't deny that I have feelings for you. Are you single? And I think somebody is saying, yeah, I'm single, but like I'm not looking for something right now. And then we've got a question of, will you listen? There's so much that I really need to talk to you about in terms of what's happened with my family. But if I tell you what's really happened, are you going to believe me? Are you going to assume that I'm lying to you? That's the concern, right? Playing games. This is a game to me, the way I'm acting, responding, posting it to get your attention. Uh-oh. I'm a little nervous about this. I kind of feel like the person that they're willing to risk it all for is not as serious. You're my fantasy. So there's like a big physical attraction here. But I think that one person views them as their soulmate, and the person who doesn't have all the family drama is playing games. Oh no. Need time to heal. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you, it's about me. My dreams. I've been dreaming about you in my dream. Oh, it's a separate comment. Sorry. In my dreams, we are so Free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. The thing is this person is not in like the 3D. They're thinking about the connection, not in terms of what if we could actually be together. It's like they've been rejected, and so they're just assuming nothing's going to happen. Maybe the fact that they thought nothing ever could go to a serious relationship was part of the reason why they pursued this person to begin with. But we have one person saying, "You're my soulmate," and the other person saying, "Well, I kind of think you're hot, but like, I'm not serious about it. I'm single and I'm not looking to be in a relationship." So this is a caution, right? We had that back here. Be cautious. I mean, it's like on the one hand, I love that somebody wants to be standing up for, who they want to be with. But I think there needs to be a conversation about how serious that person is. Because for some of you, there's a tendency to play games, and maybe they just wanted to see how far they could get with somebody that they like couldn't have, right? All right, let's see. This is the Golden Girls. What else do we have? Knight of Wands. Unreliable energy. Two of Wands. Ten of Wands, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot up in the air here. I think this love interest has a little bit to learn. I do think we have one person who's gone through a spiritual awakening, and their love interest has not. They're still not really getting it. They're still thinking about things in terms of short term. And I'm worried that we have somebody who's going to go to great lengths for a relationship with somebody that was kind of thinking one of the benefits of the connection was that you could never actually be in a relationship. Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I think this declaration of love or somebody who's risking it all is met with somebody who says, I don't know. The Four of Pentacles is somebody who's holding back, somebody who's not really interested in going there. I'm sorry, this is not how I wanted you to, be met in terms of standing up for your emotions, but I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. This feels to me like somebody's already started to change their path. They've just assumed things were never going to work out, but hey, we could have like a little bit of time. That would be fun, right? So we have Death, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't like it. They were playing games, letting you think that they were getting all wrapped up in it, but really this is somebody who was, instead of looking for a movie on Netflix, they wanted a 20-minute episode. You know what I'm saying? I can't invest all that, and I know that you can't invest anything, so we can hang out for a little bit, right? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't have time. I don't want to be in a relationship. And I like being pursued, or I like getting attention. Empress in the reverse. Hierophant in the reverse. I don't know how well you guys can see my face when I'm reading these cards. Oh, Lord. Okay. So here's the thing. I want to encourage this Knight of Cups to pursue whatever makes them happy, with the expectation that sometimes things don't go your way, or sometimes rejection is protection. But it's like you've got the idea right, you just got the wrong person because this person's not serious right now. Maybe they need to go through an awakening of their own, right? Well, they do. So be cautious. I want you to be independent. I don't want you to feel like you have to live your life for this family, but I also don't want you to burn all your bridges for somebody who is not serious. Hello. Yeah, Carmen told me that because you're not like a serious person. Yeah, that's what she said. That I should probably not pursue you. That's not what I said. Just be cautious about making impulsive moves in love before you understand how serious somebody is. You have the right to pursue, happiness. And I do think that there are some challenges with regards to the family, but we've got to be cautious in terms of who are we pursuing, right? Hello, dude. How are you doing? Did I say hello to Peggy? I think I did. Thank you, Peggy. All right, I've got to leave it there. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for the likes and the subscribes, and I hope to see you on a reading soon. Toodles.